Hey guys, it's Zach. Welcome to my YouTube channel where today's video I'm going to be talking about my early impressions from my first ever playthrough of Super Mario Sunshine. I'm going to go through the good, the bad, and the ugly from what I've seen from the game so far. I'm about 20 shines into my first ever playthrough of this nearly 20-year-old game. I'm going to show you some of the clips from my Twitch streams playing through this game so far and share some of my thoughts. So just some background information for you. I am a big Nintendo fan. I'm a big Mario fan. Mario 64 is probably my favorite game of all time. Played that game when it was first released, spent countless hours in that world playing through that. I love the 3D aspect of finally getting to explore that 3D space with Mario for the first time. After that, I owned a GameCube, but for whatever reason, I didn't feel compelled to play Super Mario Sunshine. At the time, it just kind of looked to me like a game where you run around a town and it's muddy and you clean it up and you fly around on a water jetpack, and just didn't appeal to me at the time. Later, I did play through Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. I played Super Mario 3D World, Mario Odyssey, so I've played just about all of the 3D Mario games, and it was about time that I finally went back and experienced Mario Sunshine. With the Super Mario 3D All-Stars collection on Switch, I now have the opportunity to go back and play Mario Sunshine. I'll start with the good from this game, things that I like. The graphics and voice acting are a clear upgrade from Mario 64. The world just feels more alive, it's bright, it's vibrant. You have these random guys who are not just standing in a corner, but seem to be dancing to no particular music, which is pretty fun. Right away, the game teaches you to use the FLUDD, which of course stands for Flash Liquidizer Ultra Dowsing Device. I'm just going to call it the water gun. Anyway, the water gun is one of the clear changes from Mario 64 to this game. It's used in a lot of different ways. One way you can use it is to shoot water at enemies and other things. And you can use it in two different ways, and the game teaches you to do that right away. You can either shoot it while stationary, which allows you to shoot the water in any direction, or you can shoot it straight forward while running. So I like the method of obtaining the shines, which is the replacement for stars from Mario 64. This method of obtaining shines is different than Mario 64, where you can mostly just pick the order of which one you want to get when you're in each world. This is similar to what was later done in the Mario Galaxy games, where you go in with the intent of getting one particular shine, and the world adapts to that. For instance, when you're going after a shine where you need to get 8 red coins, those 8 red coins are not available to you if you're going after a different shine. So another way you can use the FLUDD is as a jetpack, which takes the 3D element that was introduced in Mario 64 and adds more verticality to it, more options to get around, reach higher places. So now I'll talk about the bad things that I really haven't loved so far. Movement is very similar to that of Mario 64, but it's just different enough that I found myself dying or falling off of ledges, just because Mario didn't move quite or stop quite as quickly as I expected. I'm sure this is something that I'll adjust to, but in the beginning it's caused a lot of unwanted deaths. Switching back and forth between the jetpack and the water gun nozzle has been clunky. You have to press X to change the nozzle, and then you can hit R trigger to use it. But I found often enough that I thought I had one nozzle selected and I didn't, and I hit R trigger to say use the jetpack, and I ended up squirting out the water gun. I wish the controls were done in a way where you could use L trigger for one nozzle and R trigger for another. Just that added step of having to maybe hit the X button or just to look down to verify which nozzle I have selected is kind of annoying. So far they've had you fight the harder enemies in a very similar way. It opens its mouth, you spray the water gun inside, and then you might ground pound on its belly. I'm hoping for a little bit of variations in some of the harder enemies moving forward, which I'm sure there will be. But in the beginning, it got a little repetitive. So now the ugly. Some of the things I've hated so far. First, one shine in particular, the red coins on the water. I almost threw the controller multiple times during this one. It is unforgiving. It's inconsistent with having you crash into things and sometimes dying, or sometimes just stopping right in front of them. You have to ride one of these bloopers and get the red coins, and I found several times where I was pixels away from getting the red coin and felt like in another game that I would have just gotten it, but you really have to be extremely precise with getting these red coins, and it took a while to get to the point where I felt comfortable with the movement of the bloopers where I could hit the red coins exactly. Another problem I had was that once I finally did get all the 8 red coins and didn't crash into things, I couldn't figure out how to get off of the darn blooper. So multiple times I had the 8 red coins, but when I went to get the shine, I would end up crashing or having to once again time my jumps just perfectly. And later during my stream, I found out that these different colored bloopers that they give you in the beginning aren't just an option to pick your favorite color. Apparently some of them make you go faster than others, some of them can withstand damage more than others, which to me wasn't at all clear or explained. I don't know if this is something that I just missed, or it's something that you're just supposed to read on the internet and figure out yourself. I'm also not sure why it was even timed in the first place. They give you 2 minutes to complete this, and it's more than enough time. The bigger problem with this is not crashing. There was also another shine at the end of the Ricco Harbor, which is the second world. Apparently for this shine you have to do some combination of getting Yoshi, finding fruit, and potentially jumping on floating fish. I spent time in this world wondering what to do with the fruit, looking for Yoshi. Then luckily someone in my stream let me know that I'm not able to get this shine yet because I haven't found Yoshi in another area. But the game let me attempt to try to get this shine, and I guess I could have ran around all day trying to figure this out. So when I last left the game, I went into a different area to try to find Yoshi, and I guess I will be back to get this shine later. Some other noteworthy things from the game so far. You had the climbing on cages with the rotating doors, which was a callback to Super Mario World. And of course with the 3D element, you're able to climb on the ceiling or on the roof of the cage and use the rotating doors there. Also in Mario Sunshine, there is a lot of water, and from what I can tell so far, swimming is not great. I haven't had to go after any shines or anything significant underwater yet, but I can tell already that it's not going to be as smooth of an experience as I found in Mario 64. So I realized there were a lot of negatives here, but I'm actually really enjoying my playthrough of the game so far, beyond some of the frustrating portions and confusion with what to do next at times. The Flood definitely creates some fun and unique challenges and mixes up the 3D Mario formula in a way that I've liked but maybe not loved. At its core, it's a fun 3D Mario game, and I'm looking forward to continuing and finishing this game. So that's about all for this video. Make sure you're subscribing to my YouTube channel for more videos like this. Make sure you're following me on Twitter and on Twitch at Mr. Zach T. On Twitch, I'll have more Mario Sunshine streams coming up, as well as some other Nintendo games, some Rocket League, and more. So make sure you're following me there. Thanks for stopping by, and go Birds.